Let's change our mindset and the way we think. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shaila Akhtar and I'm a licensed mental health counselor. And today I want to take a little break from mindfulness and just discuss a very basic concept of changing our mindset and the way we think about the world. So in my previous videos, I have talked about this concept very often, and it's very simple. In cognitive behavior therapy, there's a process that they discuss, approach that they discuss on how to change our mindset. So one of the big concepts in cognitive behavior therapy is that what we think is how we feel and how we behave. So if we think about negative things, most likely we're going to feel negative and ultimately behave in ways that's going to reinforce the negative thinking process. So if we take that concept and try to flip it to a positive spin, for example, if we think about positive things, most likely we're going to feel positive and ultimately reinforce behaviors that's going to reinforce a positive thinking process. So taking that basic concept and putting it into practice on a daily basis could be very beneficial for you. So if you become very aware that there's a negative thinking process happening in your mindset, you could observe it and then ultimately change that thinking process. For example, I'll use a breakup as example. When we have a breakup, we tend to most of the time think about the breakup in a negative spin. So, like, oh, I will never find somebody again. Oh, this is very sad. Oh, the whole situation was not good, or a lot of ways we felt hurt and pain and all this negative thinking process. As we're thinking about this negative process, we will ultimately feel negative and do things that will reinforce the idea. So we're thinking the breakup was negative, so we feel negative and feel sad and depressed, and then ultimately stay home and eat a bucket full of ice cream and watch sad movies that reinforce the sad feeling. So, however, if we flip that breakup into a positive spin, for example, if we think in the concept of what did I learn in this relationship? Was everything about this relationship bad? Or, maybe this wasn't that bad. Now I learned about my needs and how to communicate and all these different things in this relationship. If we think in a more positive spin about this breakup, we ultimately might feel a little bit more hopeful, a little bit more, better and positive about the breakup rather than the negative. I'm not saying that your negative feeling will disappear. I'm just saying that we might be a little bit more positive about the experience, which will ultimately let you do things that might reinforce the positive feeling. For example, instead of staying at home and watching TV, sad TV, you might actually feel more inclined to go outside and hang out with your friends and process the breakup in a more healthier way. So again, what you think is how you feel and how you behave. So again, the same concept. If you find yourself thinking in a negative pattern, try to change it to a positive pattern. So that way you're thinking more positive thought, which will make you feel more positive about you and the experience that you're having, and also will lead you to have more positive behavior, like going outside, hanging out with your friends, and ultimately reinforce the positive feelings. So a great way to not only observe the negative feeling and change it is to constantly have affirmation, affirmation about the world, positive affirmation about the world and yourself and the people around you. So again, guys, before I let you go, again, remember, what you think is how you're gonna feel and how you're gonna behave. So with that being said, thank you for coming to my channel. If you have any question or concern, please put it in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe or share. You never know who might need it. And with that being said, also remember what I say, what you practice will grow stronger. So again, practice positive thought process. All right, guys, take care.